Okay, a quick video on how are you going to start your year in Year 9 Maths so that you can achieve your best. Just like in my Year 8 video, first thing that I would say is equipment. Make sure you have your calculator, your textbook, your pens to write with, your book to write in. Make sure you have everything you need that you're going to need to use in that classroom. Make sure you've got it all ready. Make sure you've checked your calculator out if you've been using it for a couple of years, that it's still working, that it doesn't need the battery changed, that kind of thing. Make sure you haven't lost it over the holidays. Get that all sorted before school starts back next week so that you are ready to go. The next thing is that in Year 9, often the first term is probability. And you would have looked at probability in grade 8, you would have looked at probability in grade 7, and so you should have a little bit of a memory of your probability and what that is all about. Things that you will need to, and I just realised I spelt probability wrong. I'm not ready to start back. So our probability. We want to know things about the probability if something is not going to happen, then the probability is 0. The probability that if it is definitely going to happen, then that has a probability of 1, and everything lies between the 0 and the 1. You would have looked at some probabilities like flipping a coin and how you might have said that there was a 50-50 chance of getting a head or tail. You might have also described that probability of getting a tail or a head as a half. So you can work in fractions or you can work in decimals, and you would have looked at some tree diagrams. A common one is when you are flipping a coin twice, and so you can get heads or tails on the first one. Then the second flip could be head or tail, second head or tail, and you're able to then come up with your outcomes, or what we call the sample space. And so there are 4 different outcomes when you flip a coin twice. You could get head head, head tail, tail head, or tail tail, and there's your 4 outcomes, and each of them are equally likely because a coin has an equal chance of landing on head or tail. So have a check out. I do have some videos on probability, a review of grade 9 probability if you want to have a watch through that to give you a head start on this year.